Hit the like, hit subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Hello and welcome back to the Xenophobic73 channel, and this is Doctor Who Season 11 Then and Now. I look back at last year's transmissions and a re-evaluation basis. I reassess what I reviewed after transmission date, and I reassess them to what I think now. Has time passed? Has time healed the wounds? So here we go with episode 2, The Ghost Monument. So what I said originally after transmission, you'll be seeing in a moment, but it's just to recap. The basic storyline and premise was that was a great race. We're ending up inside of some ruins, some scientific facility, which are guarded by robotic snipers. What happened in the dissolution was the planet was invaded by the Stenza race. If you hail back to the first episode, the woman who fell to Earth, the Stenza was Tim Shah, which was an alien, as I said, from episode 1, who happened to be a member of the Stenza race. All its scientists were forced to do all kinds of experiments with new weaponry, and so that the Stenza could use to conquer the people, and probably ultimately the universe as well. So those experiments ended up destroying all the Stenza. So the experiments ended up destroying all life on the planet and all the remains of the previous population. So what I said at transmission was...
But yeah, what you've basically got is a race against time for two protagonists, but obviously it curtails the rest of the universe about a big race who gets to the finish line. And basically then has the option to save the family, save loved ones, etc. So a lot at stake. The TARDIS is the target, is at the finish line, which obviously is the Ghost Monument itself. We don't know this at the time. You won't find this out at the end of the episode. So yeah, nice, like that was original as well. A couple of guest stars there, to name but a few. Art Malik. Felt his screen time was a little short, but I've got a feeling we haven't seen the end of his character anyway. I could be wrong, but it's a shame to a prestigious actor just to have him on such a small part. Looking forward to episode 3. A couple of firsts on the episode was obviously now we have a full title sequence. As you remember last week we didn't get one. Was waiting for it. Maybe this is a pre-credit title sequence where you're gonna have to wait maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes before we get it. But no, we didn't get a title sequence last week. So when it aired, you get the title and the open titles and full theme tune straight away. And I like the composition there now, so I do. There's not an awful lot I felt that they can do with the theme of this stage. Yeah, you obviously intertwine some old strings and samples and stuff, but I like it, you know. I thought it might be, when I first heard it, I thought it might be a bit upbeat, a bit bassy. This is the first time we see the new TARDIS refit, the new TARDIS interior. I don't know, it's gonna grow on me. The first time I'd seen it, which is right at the end of the episode, it's very dark, very somber, very crystallisy. Very crystallisy, is that a word? It is now for this video. I don't know, it'll grow on me, I'm sure. Maybe it's because maybe just for the first reveal it was quite dark, underlit. But whether that's going to stay like that will remain to be seen in later episodes. So yeah, so on the whole, enjoyed it.
Has my opinion changed that much? Well, to be honest, it hasn't that much. I stand by what I said about Art Malik. I think unfortunately we didn't see him again, so yes, it was a wasted opportunity. The two protagonists playing Epso and Angstrom. They were essentially supporting cast-wise. Bradley Walsh, character again, stalwart for the entire season. You know my feelings on him. Townsend still building on all the characters, so we are still learning them all. So they all equally did a sterling job in building their characterizations. Jodie Whittaker herself is doing what she has to do. I didn't see any improvement in the characterization. What I'd seen from originally was, oh yeah, nice, and then I did lose it a little bit with the characterization. She became novel to annoying over a few episodes, so unfortunately that opinion has worsened, unfortunately. I did mention previously about the TARDIS being at the end of the race as though it's the ultimate prize, but ultimately that was the Ghost Monument anyway. I stand by my appraisal of that. I did think that was original. On the whole, I did little set pieces where boat and in the cabin where they're explaining the realization of where they're at and with reference to their characters. That was good. Some good plot character building, and unfortunately wasted because you never see them again. You see that some of the guest stars, few and far between that there were. Some had some great characterizations. Some had some good characters written for them. We will see some other guest actors in the other episodes now that either weren't characterized correctly or they just didn't bring enough to the table. So we'll see anyway. So as I said, not too much. I won't be a Debbie Downer on this one too much. No, I actually did enjoy it. So I will see you all on the next video, which is going to be the review and the now and then of episode 3. See you all soon.